Hello again, and welcome back to Storm Talk. Today's episode will be featuring Brightwing, the fairy dragon. As you can see from the model, Brightwing is a fairy dragon from the Warcraft series, modeled after the World of Warcraft fairy dragons. Her basic abilities, or her backstory is here if you want to read it. Her basic abilities are Arcane Flare. Damages in an area, deals greater damage to targets in the center. Polymorph, it disables and damages enemies. Pixie Dust, increases ally movement speed and blocks basic attacks. Her trait is a passive killing.
I do not like it at all.
Her heroic abilities are Blink Kill, instantly teleport to an ally and heal for a large portion of their health, or create an expanding ring that pushes and damages enemies. Okay, skin variations.
I am happy to meet you.
Monarch. And Master Brightwing, or level 10 skin. One thing I do kind of like about Brightwing, but it's one of those things I wouldn't like it on every character, is if you notice her black variation normal skin, her black variation master skin, and her blue variation monarch skin are very similar in skin tone, like in tones and the way they look. Meaning that if you like one of them, you'll probably like all of them. I mean, you have the dark and the bluish. You have the dark purple and orange, but it's still kind of like that blackish. Because you're basically going to be seeing that the whole game. So it's that blackish leather type look. And then with Monarch, again, you got the blackish, bluish Monarch look. But anyway, we're going to go with Master Skin, the black one. And let's get in game. Now, instead of having a mount, Brightwing's ability is Phase Shift. I'm going to have to toggle minions to show this because I can't target that dick unless he's outside of the base. What this allows me to do is instead of mounting up, I can just teleport to any allied hero. Once every 25 seconds, you can just teleport to an allied hero anywhere on the map. Arcane Flare. Inside the little circle deals 90 damage. Large circle deals 45 damage. Technically, they both, if you want to do the math on it, both circles deal 45 damage and they stat. So, Polymorph.
Fly now.
Let's get minions out here so I can actually demonstrate this. You turn them into an animal. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how to go on and explain polymorph anymore. You turn them into something they're not, and they can't do anything for 2 seconds. Pixie Dust. I'm going to demonstrate this on myself. You gain a shield, increases your movement speed, and reduces the next 2 hero basic attacks by 50%. It lasts for 4 seconds. It's basically a applied block skill. Her passive trait, she heals nearby allies 45 every 5 seconds.
Yes, I will.
Let's see here. As you can see, She actually needs injured allies for it to work, because it works on a cooldown. It's not a like passive every 5 seconds it happens. It's a little weird. It used to be a passive every 5 seconds it happens regardless. But as you can see, whenever it's active, you can see that kind of little green circle that shows how big it is and whatnot. Anyway, character stats.
Brightwing going.
She starts with a minor 775 HP with a 1.6 regeneration. She has 500 mana with 3 regeneration. She has an attack range of 5.5, attack damage of 3/4, attack speed of 1/1/1. So she's a little slower than most assassins, but she's faster than a lot of tanks. She has siege damage of 34. Okay, and you can... That was the wrong button. You can see her stats going up as she levels.
Choose a talent.
At max level, she has 4,834 HP with 10 regeneration. She has 790 mana with 5.83 regeneration. All her other stats are the same, except her damages are now 266. Not bad. Not a lot, but not bad. Okay, moving on to talents. At level 1, you have Arcane Precision. The inner area deals 33% more damage. Shield Dust. Increase the number of basic attack blocks to 3. This is a pretty obvious one. If you're going to go support, you take Shield Dust. If you're going to go damage, you take Arcane Precision. Bribe and Scout Drone are both basics. I've gone over Bribe in other videos. When enemy minions die, you stack up bribes. You can use 20 of them to kill a target mercenary. It doesn't work on golems. Blah, blah, blah. Scouting Drone, I'll show you that a little later. It reveals a large area. It's kind of like Farsight, but this one's a generalized version. Yeah, the drone can be seen and killed. So, it's basically a ward. Let's see here. We're going to go with Arcane Precision for now. Anti-Magic Powder blocks 1 spell's damage by 50%. This is extremely useful if the enemy team has a Nova, because you can kind of, like, stop... Well, let me rephrase that. If the enemy team has a Nova, you can, like, half the damage of one of her triple shots, or her astral drop thing, you can just half its damage completely. It's not a bad... yeah, it's a really good support talent. Protect Shield. It's an activatable shield that shields allies for 5 seconds. And Venom, we've already gone over in Venom, it's general talent. Deals damage over time. And Promote. Yeah, you promote a minion. Has 2 charges, the same thing as Infest from Zagar. We're going to go with an Anti-Magic Powder because it's the only one that's hers.
Choose a talent.
Okay. Now, at level 7, you have Regenerative Rain. Soothing Mist activates each time one of your basic attacks, but has 50% effectiveness. At max level, it's 306 health every 5 seconds. So, that'd be 153 health every time you use an ability. Or Gust of Wind. Activate to release a Soothe Mist every second for 4 seconds with a 60-second cooldown. The thing is, I like take Regenerative Rains. and I'll go into why in a moment. Now, you have cooldown Mule. Activate to call down a Mule. Call down Mule. Activate to call down a Mule. It will repair structures near target point for 60 seconds, a full minute, healing 100 health every second. It grants one ammo every 5 seconds. I kind of sent in a thing to, like, yeah, I think it should do more ammo. Like, if anything, it'd be like 100 health. They should probably swap those. I know it would kind of mess up with what the Mule does, but honestly, the ability to give ammo to a tower would make a support so much more powerful in lane. Like, it'd be like, oh, I could get the ability to heal structures, or I could get the ability to heal my team, compared to I could get the ability to make structures be able to fight back, or heal my team. It's kind of one of those, like, well, yeah, healing a tower is nice, but allowing the tower to fight is better. But we're going to take Regenerative Rains.
Choose a talent.
One nice thing about Regenerative Rains, take a little damage so we can see these. Stop attacking. Okay. As you can see, Soothing Mist, but Regenerative Rains doesn't have that little cooldown. So, if you pop 2 of them, I mean, you do have pretty long cooldowns, but also later on when you start popping your heroic abilities, those also will heal. I just like it. It's like, oh yeah, you could either heal, or you could either activate Soothing Mist 4 times every 60 seconds, or you could do it for half once every 18 seconds, and once every 12 seconds, and once every 15 seconds. Why wouldn't you do that? Anyway, heroic ability Blink, teleport out to an ally and heal them for 618. You can store up to 2 charges.
Choose a talent.
So to demonstrate this,
Yes, I will.
now they have to be nearby. You can see it has an area of effect, but you jump to him, and since he's outside of range of Soothing Mist, it will actually activate Soothing Mist and activate the Regenerative Rains. So, not a bad combo at all. It's a lot of health really fast. Anyway, let's continue on. Also, each charge takes 10 seconds to reload, with a 1 second cooldown between them, meaning you could literally jump back and forth between allies. It's not a bad thing, all in all. Now then you get Sticky Flares at level 13. It slows the targets for 30% for 3 seconds on your Q. Phase Shift, after finishing the teleport, the target of your phase shift gains a shield for 950 points for 3 seconds at level 30. I like this ability. It's pretty much, oh, I'm going to teleport into somebody and give them a shield. If you ever play League of Legends, Shen, is it Shen? Yeah, Shen has this as his ultimate ability. He teleports into an ally and shields them. That's all it does. He teleports to an enemy and gives them a pretty decent shield. So yeah, this is basically like having another MOBA genre's character's ult as your basic ability. Why wouldn't you want that? Sprints. 75% movement speed. It's not bad, especially saying you don't have a mount. But since you can just literally jump across the entire field, it kind of gets a little lackluster. Ice block, become invulnerable for 3 seconds. Rewind, reduces the, activate to reduce the cooldown of your basic abilities, so these 3, by 10 seconds. Which is kind of nice because you have 2 of them above 10 seconds, but at the same time, at a 60-second cooldown, Phase Shield is probably what you'll go most of the time. Sticky Flare if you're needing some crowd control on your team.
Choose a talent.
Now, level 16, Hardened Focus. While above 80% life, your basic abilities cooldowns regenerate 50% faster, which is amazing, and I believe a general support talent. Basically, if your health is still good, you're going to be able to cast spells better. You'll see this a lot with like Uther and other characters which have direct healing spells. It's a little weird that Brightwing has it, but since you have the ability to cast spells, yeah. 8 seconds turns to 4, 12 seconds turns to 6, 15 turns to 7, 8, whatever. However they round that. Yeah. And since your basic abilities also heal you, it's just really nice, and you could literally just sit here and go, oh, building? Not anymore. I think 4 attacks would destroy a building, or 4 attacks with the inner circle would completely wipe out a tower. Looks like it.
Why now?
Okay, continuing. Sticky Powder, polymorph targets are slowed for 50%. Not a bad one to take early on. Since you don't have a lot of direct killings, you are a damage dealer, and this will literally gives you a, you're out of the fight, oh, by the way, you can't run away now. Criterize, polymorph targets take 25% more damage. This is what you'll normally take. It is a little bit, it's one of the later talents, so you have to play her a few times, but this is probably what you'll end up taking. I'm going to take Hardened Focused this time.
Choose a talent.
Now, at level 20, she has Bolt of the Storm, a generalized blink, which would give her 3 blink teleportings. Yeah, that's a little weird. Storm Shield, activate to give allied heroes a shield for 20% of their maximum HP. It's not that bad, but it depends on your team. Ysera's Blessing, increases the amount of charges to 3. That is just nice. So we're going to take Ysera's Blessing. Now, as you can see, since I do have Harden, and I'm above 20, you can literally see how fast that 8 seconds is going by. So in the time it would normally take me to cast 2 of them, I've destroyed a tower, a wall, most of a gate.
Okay, friend.
Okay, so let's go ahead and toggle minions a little bit and kind of display this. So, as you can see, you cannot teleport to yourself, but you can shield yourself, so I'm staying out of damage range, which allows me to continue attacking. And he drops. We can literally just walk through his tower now. Oh. Yeah, I mean, there's not much more I can say about this, so let's go on.
Brightwing going.
Now, I'm going to take Scouting Drone this time, just so I can kind of show you what that looks like.
Choose a talent.
Hell, I'll take promote too. Call down Mule. Emerald Wind. Ice Block.
Ooh, I like it.
And I don't think I've shown you Stone Skin. Crit Rise doesn't look any different, so Stone Skin.
Choose a talent.
Now, with Emerald Wind, you create an expanding energy nova that deals 700 damage and pushes enemies away. In Continuous Wind, you release 2 additional novas that deal 25% damage.
I am
So, at level
happy.
1, pushes enemies out. At level 2, or 20, you get 3 pushes, so that people that are coming in that miss the first attack still get hit. Also, if you use this against buildings, you deal damage. That was, what, half them? Actually, no, that was damage tower, so I can't do that or say anything like that. Anyway, to show you Scouting Drone, it's very similar to Farsight.
Go together.
Oh, except you have to go to it. As you can see, there's an extremely short cast range on it. But little guy just flies there. Let's go ahead and toggle minions. Ice Block. Kind of what its name implies. So, as you can see, Arthas literally just walked up and went, nope, you don't have that. However, if I threw that in like a bush, he's less likely to see it, if I remember right.
Yeah.
I guess maybe not. I could have sworn those things used to cloak. Anyway, yeah. Let's let him get in a little bit. Let's go ahead and promote some minions. One thing, you can promote any minion, unlike League of Legends promote system where you can only promote Siege. Part of that reason is because you actually don't get Siege minions in this game until you start doing like some massive damage to the enemy base. But yeah, when they promote, they get 100% more damage and 300% more health. It's a nice little buff. That will, like, yeah, could literally be the difference between you pushing or not. Stone Skin, you activate to gain a shield. And let's go ahead and activate my ult here. It's kind of one of those things that there's like almost no reason to demonstrate it. Like, you saw what it does, now you're just seeing numbers. But I also want to show you Call Down Mule. So as you can see, you call down a mule. The mules from the StarCraft series, and they will go and kill the wrong target, apparently. Like, okay, I called down a mule. Can I just say fuck the mules? They're dumb. Okay, now they're moving. But as you can see, they actually heal pretty quickly. That's 2 of them, but you get the point. They heal pretty quickly. You get a nice little green aura around the buildings that you're healing that says, hey, you're healing this building. Not sure there's anything else I can actually say about this. Sadly enough, Brightwing is kind of a standard character. She has a couple of spells, but she has nothing that makes her specifically out of the ordinary, except maybe that one AoE nuke in Emerald Wind. And even that's not that far out of the ordinary. It throws people around, deals damage. There are plenty of ults that do stuff like that. I mean, it's literally the opposite of Zagara's Maw, which brings people in and eats them. This just throws them away. that said,
Yes, I will.
Brightwing is an extremely fun character to play, and if you've listened to some of the stuff she says while we're moving, an extremely fun character to listen to. She's a very sadistic, I'd say cannibalistic, but she's not eating other people. Like she's like the whole like campaign trailer for her is that she will kill you and then eat your face and then the rest of you because that's what she does. Anyway, I hope this episode was informative and enjoyable. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. And have a nice day.